Hi guys, and welcome to Freckle Finance. Today my video is on whether you should be investing in a mutual fund or not. So I already have individual videos on ETFs and mutual funds, but I've never really done one that compares the two. And I'm hoping this video will drive home why I think ETFs are far superior to mutual funds. And if you are someone who's interested in mutual funds, you should probably, in most scenarios, invest in an ETF anyways. First of all, ETFs and mutual funds are pretty similar. ETFs are traded on the stock market, and mutual funds, you generally go into a financial institution and purchase them off a financial advisor. Both mutual funds and ETFs give great diversification at a low cost to you. What I mean by that is you don't have to have a lot of money to start and keep a very diversified portfolio. When you're investing in other forms of stocks and bonds, in order to keep it diversified, you have to make sure that you have a lot of money and are buying a lot of stocks separately, and that makes for a larger startup cost. Purchasing one individual ETF or mutual fund is enough to diversify the portfolio. So generally the requirements are whatever the financial institution requires you to open up that account, which is much less than you would need to diversify in stocks. One of the biggest differences between mutual funds and ETFs are the fees, and this difference is huge. Mutual funds in Canada will cost you about 2.5% per year, and it's very difficult to find anything under 1%. Whereas an ETF, you can find many options under 0.2%. So that's a huge dramatic difference. Generally with ETFs, you're purchasing it yourself and you are doing your own research. With a mutual fund, you generally have an advisor that is helping you pick it out. Now that sounds like a benefit, but a lot of advisors don't have your best interests at heart, and they will put you into ones that have higher fees. And honestly, you should be doing the research no matter what type of investment you're getting into. As I've stated in other videos, it's not a lot of work to do the research to find out which investment works best for you. Initially, when you start doing your research, it can take a lot of time, but after that initial point, it's not that much research. And just to explain why I like ETFs so much more than mutual funds, if you take the exact same portfolio as an ETF and mutual fund, the ETF wins out every single time because mutual funds cannot compete with the low rates of ETFs. And there are many ETFs and mutual funds that are very similar, so it's not as if these are dramatically different categories. There are similarities in types of ETFs you can purchase and mutual funds. With that being said, if you are just starting out in the investment world, mutual funds may be a better option because where ETFs are very cheap is in self-directed brokerages, and if you're not quite comfortable to go there yet, mutual funds is still a great way to start off diversifying. But once you've gotten comfortable, you've dipped your feet in this investment water, really look out and try to start going into ETFs because your money will make a lot more money. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click that subscribe button below. And I also do have a Facebook page which has content that is not on my YouTube channel. And as always, no matter what your financial situation is, make sure to have a great day. Bye.